ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shit Radio. I'm Brasky, that's Liarz, wasted off on a super secret assignment, and we're going to talk about Guns N' Roses fans and the lies they tell to you. Oh boy, gee golly, Liarz, I've been reading the interwebs lately and seeing some posts and reading some tweets, and there's a bunch of malarkey and nonsense that some certain Guns N' Roses fans are posting, and the majority of them weren't even alive when Use Your Illusions came out, or Spaghetti Incident, or heck, they weren't even alive when Guns N' Roses performed at the 2002 VMAs and had to go either to work or school the next day and try to defend their favorite band. But guess what they're going to tell you? Guess what they're going to tell you, Liarz?
That they're the best. They sound great. They've never sounded better. He sounds exactly like he did in 1988.
Yeah. Well, I guess you know. Yeah, that's kind of what they're saying. I mean, I don't know. I mean, and some of it's coming from people I actually like. Like, I actually think some of these people are nice human beings. For instance, the GN'R girl. She's one of the nicer people in the community. I remember interacting with her back on Discord back in the day, back when that was a thing, before it became a bunch of weirdos. And she writes in a tweet, these are the videos that need to be going viral. Can't stand the other bullshit. Well, GN'R girl, I want to know what the other bullshit is, because the video that you posted is of Axl Rose singing Patience. Lars, do you have that video?
I do.
Can you post it so the audience can see?
Absolutely.
All right, audience, you heard that. We heard that. Unless if you're hearing impaired, or you're drunk or high or whatever, unless you're suffering some sort of disability, or you're just plain want to lie to yourself, you tell me how that version of Patience is any good. Like, oh, well, he doesn't sound like Mickey Mouse. Well, congratulations. He sounds like some other weird creature that's not Axl Rose. There's not any of his performance of Patience in 2002 is superior to that. Any performance of Patience pre, them breaking up in 1993 is superior to that. Like, this should go viral? Well, explain. Like, Liarz, am I missing something here?
No. So what I think people are seeing is that we've, in the Guns N' Roses community, people have always pined for Axl Rose doing the Robert Plant and singing in a lower register for the songs, for the older songs that have the high pitch and the rasp to it, right?
Liarz.
So if you look at Robert Plant, yes.
Didn't we just have a whole episode where it's like, can the Guns N' Roses tour be saved? We literally suggested this. We said, hey, sing these songs. We gave them a list of songs. They even, afterwards, folks, if you don't believe us, you can go back, look at the timestamps. You can see the date we uploaded, and you can see the time when they broke Think About You out for the first time since the freaking, the 2002 tour. Well, guess what? A week before, we said, hey, guys, you got to do this. And guess what? A week later, they did it. All right? So we told them, hey, change up the set list. Do songs you can sing. And guess what? Still not singing them well. Liars, I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to point it out that you can go back, look at one of the episodes we've already done where we suggested this and we asked Axl to change his voice just so it could be more bearable and more enjoyable for the audience.
Absolutely. Absolutely we did. And we talked about this. And, just getting into the Robert Plant where he acknowledges that he can't sing the old Led Zeppelin songs like he used to. So he does sing them in a lower register. And you know what? They sound great when he does it. If you've seen any, like the Celebration Day was a quasi reunion of the Led Zeppelin where, and he sang all of those in the lower register and it sounded great. He really did a good job. Now here we get Axl Rose. There's been a couple videos. There was that video where Slash fell and Axl's singing Night Train. He's singing in a lower register. And much like this video, he's singing the outro of Patience in that lower register. And I don't know. It doesn't sound good. It should sound good. Why doesn't it? I don't get it. It should be sounding better than it does. It's almost like and you've brought this up before, Brasky. You've brought it up many times. And I'm really starting to buy into it now. He's at this point, he's just trolling us.
Oh, absolutely. Because here's the deal. Axl Rose has one of the best speaking voices I've ever heard. You want to know how I know this? I played a game called Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for days, months, years of my life I've spent in that game. And one of the radio stations on there is K-Dust. And the radio station DJ is called Tommy the Nightmare Smith, and that's actually Axl Rose. Axl Rose has a great voice. Axl Rose has a great voice when he's singing in a low register and a low tone. When he's not trying to be high-pitched, he's shown it on, guess what? Other songs he sang over the years. Am I wrong?
Yes.
I'm wrong? How am I wrong?
No, not at all.
So goodbye to you, girl. So long, farewell. I can't stand your whining. Your driving's been hell. You ain't the first. Come on. I mean, that's not low tone Axl voice. Classic. Right? And that sounds great.
Absolutely classic.
Okay. Axl
it
has the ability to do that without having to use the rasp, without having to use the high pitch. But guess what? For some reason, he's not. Maybe it's age. Hey, God bless him. He's running around the stage. He's giving his best sometimes, I think. I don't know. He could be fucking with us. But by the redness in his face and by, the effort he's doing, either he's having the grandest of all time laughing at us or he's trying. I don't honestly know anymore. There's a big part of me that thinks he's trolling, and then I watch a video and he's completely red-faced and sweating in his little bedazzled blazer and running around like he's Freddie Mercury meets Elton John with a freaking weird Mickey Rourke plastic surgery face gone wrong. I don't know. But I do know one thing. It doesn't sound good. And I sure as hell don't appreciate fans that, guess what? Weren't there in the 80s, weren't there in the 90s, weren't there in the freaking battlegrounds of the early 2000s when, guess what? Guns N' Roses was dead. They were a freaking joke. They were. After the 2002 VMAs, no one gave a shit. Nobody.
Yeah.
Okay? There were some of us that still cared. There were some of us that were there the night of the original leaks. The Piazza tapes that came out. There were people that have been around. And I don't need a bunch of freaking Zoomers trying to go, oh, well, this is that. If you don't like that. No, shut the fuck up. Shut up. And I don't mean it's just to the GN'R girl. I mean it's to all you little bastard Zoomers. I don't get, and GN'R girl, I think you're a very nice human being, and please do not take anything I'm saying to you personally on this. I just don't like people going, oh, well, this is talking shit, this is that. No, you're just wrong. I'm talking to the other little Zoomers that are fucking experts. Talking about kids that are in their fucking 30s now. It's like, well, listen, I'm a Guns N' Roses fan, and Chinese democracy is amazing. You're a hater. It's Guns N' Roses' best work. Hey, guess what, dipshit? Contraband. Velvet Revolver's first album, okay?
No, it's not.
Guess what? It outsold Chinese democracy. It debuted at #1. It has outsold them by, according to RIAA, which is the official source, it's outsold them by at least 1 million records. And other sources have it by a lot more. Liars, am I lying?
No, it's the truth. They're close, but Contraband comes out on top. Every time, all the time. No matter which website you're going to.
Hey, Liars, did Contraband have to sign a deal with Best Buy where Best Buy had to purchase a certain number of CDs no matter what? Did that inflate the numbers? Was that inflation right there of the numbers of Chinese democracy sales, of true sales?
I believe no. I don't think they did.
All right. So Chinese democracy has inflated numbers because of the Best Buy deal, correct?
Oh, that goes without saying. Yes.
Okay, so Chinese democracy was considered by the label to be such a freaking issue that they had to call in the fixer, Irving Azoff, who, guess what he's known in the industry as, the fixer. He's the guy that got the fucking Eagles back together. I also believe isn't he the one that, did he have some relationship with Fleetwood Mac? I'm not quite sure, but I know the Eagles, he got them back together. They had to call him in and go, listen, Irv, we need you to fix this problem we got here. And Irving did. He came in, he fixed the problem. He went to Axl Rose and said, listen, you need to do a reunion tour because no one gives a shit about Chinese democracy. Buckethead's already gone. No one, Bumblefoot's a nice guy, but no one cares. No one knows who these people are. They want to see Slash. They want to see Duff. They want to see Izzy. They want to see Adler. That's what they want. If you don't want Adler, that's fine. We'll throw Swarm in there. The drummers really don't matter. Hey, that guy Fortis, he looks enough like Izzy, whatever. But we need Slash. We need Duff. You need to be important. Axl threw a tantrum. Where was Axl in 2009? Pretty much 2008, 2009. Where was he?
Not promoting Chinese democracy.
I mean, wasn't that album supposedly done by 2006, 2007? I mean, I look on GN'R Evo, Chinese Whispers, which is one of the best written things in history of that. And it was pretty much said it was done. It was handed into the label. So what was Axl doing? How much press and promotion did he do? He didn't do any press and promotion. Yeah. He later went on Eddie Trunk a couple years later, went on Jimmy Kimmel, I got a Halloween tree, etc. But the lies they tell you, the lies these fans tell you, listen, the reunion had to happen. Axl finally admitted, okay, well, I can't make money anymore because no one gives a shit about Guns N' Roses. I've already done these residencies, and I guess South America's my only option, so now it's time for a reunion. So when it comes down to it, the lies they tell you about Guns N' Roses. Is Axl Rose my favorite lead singer of all time? Yes. Liars, is he your favorite lead singer of all time?
Without a doubt, man.
Okay. Liars, would you say that Guns N' Roses is our favorite band of all time?
Yeah, we're doing a podcast about it. Yeah, man, for sure.
Shh, don't use common sense. These people aren't using common sense. We're just a bunch of haters.
No, not at all.
Just remember, you have people that there's a guy who once said that the 2011 Rock in Rio show was a great show. Very famous poster back in the day was going around saying, listen, the Rock in Rio show was amazing. You have people that defend this nonsense. Oh, listen, he had a sore throat. He does better when in humid climates. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. He sounds great. He sounds great if you're actually in the studio. It's just because of YouTube. So these phones, which now people make films. There's literally filmmakers filming movies that go into the movie theaters that have $1 million budgets. They're using iPhones or Samsungs or Google Pixels, whatever the hell phone they have. Right? Yes, no?
Agreed. Yes.
So they're able to capture the video and audio quality to give a true representation of what's happening, right?
True.
Okay, so all those videos on YouTube or on Instagram or TikTok, wherever the hell you get your videos, why are those fake? Why are those altered? Why are those not how it really sounds in person? But the ones you see in the movies are like when the news is recording something. All those are real.
It's only for Guns N' Roses. The rule the rule only applies to Guns N' Roses.
I just, I was curious. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it must be something like it's just a malfunction. Like, oh, we're at a Guns N' Roses concert. This can't be accurate. Hey,
right.
Hey, Liars. Why are all the Guns N' Roses? Yeah. Listen, it's just how they're built. I mean, the Chinese did it. He put out a label of an album called Chinese Democracy. They had to get their revenge back some way, right? So let's get this straight. So they released, Guns N' Roses released tour selects, right? On their YouTube channel.
Yes, they did.
How many times when they do tour selects do they do like a tour preview thing? Do they actually overdub the actual live vocals and add in like pre-recorded vocals off an album?
Not very often. You would think.
Oh, wait. No. Every time they have like a Guns N' Roses, like Guns N' Roses World Tour coming to you, it's old studio vocals they copy and paste over, and they use live footage, like they use fucking live concert footage, and it's making it sound like that's what Welcome to the Jungle sounds like now, or Sweet Child of Mine sounds like that now.
I think the former rule applies here as well. It's only for Guns N' Roses.
Okay. So far, Guns N' Roses fans want you to believe that Chinese Democracy did better than Velvet Revolver, even though Chinese Democracy never got a follow-up CD. Velvet Revolver did get one, and granted it sucked, but They did get one,
Yep.
in my opinion. I know
They
you like
did.
it, but they did get one.
They sure did.
So Guns N' Roses did that. Axl's voice is better than ever. We're all just a bunch of haters. The shows aren't ridiculous. Guns N' Roses releases new music. We're lucky. They're not treating us horribly, considering how other bands like Metallica literally like have a YouTube channel. Like, here's free concerts that we're doing. Here you go. AC/DC, here you go.
Basically being part of the 21st century in 2026. Yep. Oh wait, sorry. It's the rule. It's the rule again. It doesn't apply for Guns N' Roses. It's different. The rule's different.
How many box sets has Metallica released? Like, of just like amazing material and DVDs? And I'm not a huge Metallica guy, but it hasn't been like a lot of stuff in the last few years.
I'm not a huge Metallica fan either, but I believe you're right. Yes, they've made available a lot of. Well, they had that channel on Sirius too, right? Where they were playing all these older concerts as well. Just concerts throughout their history.
They do it on YouTube. They literally have Metallica's YouTube where it's live streaming their concerts.
Oh, that's what I was getting at. It's like, that's what I was getting at. Is that I saw them on Sirius or heard them, and like it's widely available to whomever wants it on many different platforms. Whereas Guns N' Roses, it's the lack of material is it's laughable.
But Axl Rose is good to his fans. He has such a relationship with his fans. He interacts with them so well because he takes a photo once in a while. Because, him and Slash in the last 10 years have sat down with Duff and they've done an interview kind of talking about how good it is to be back together and answering any questions the fans have. Right?
Yeah.
Right? When did that happen?
2016? No, 2017?
No. Slash and Axl Rose sat down and did an interview together, and they answered questions.
So that hasn't happened yet. I thought you asked.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that hasn't happened yet. I thought we were talking about when the reunion started. Just to remind everyone, it was 2016.
Oh,
and then since then they've done 0 interviews. Yeah, that's right. We're still waiting.
Well, and
it's coming.
So in 10 years, the only interviews we have is Axl Rose at the China Club, which is a hoity-toity thing over in England, I believe, and that was in 2016. And then we had, I believe it was maybe 2016, 2017, Axl and Duff did one down in like Brazil, right? Done one of the Spanish countries. I'm not trying to be rude or offensive. Audience, you have below in the comments, please let me know. But Axl Rose and Slash, that was the big breakup of Guns N' Roses, they haven't sat down and done anything together. No late night appearances, no answering the fan things, nothing.
0. Zilch.
But the people online tell us we're a bunch of haters and that we're jerks.
Again,
hey, Liarz. How do Guns N' Roses ticket prices compare to other nostalgia act bands? Are they on the higher end?
For price, yes,
sir.
But for tickets sold, no.
Well, obviously, but they care about their fans so much.
Of course they do. They offer a meet and greet. They offer a meet and greet with the band, but you don't get to meet Axl.
But they care about us and answer our questions.
Yeah.
And we're a bunch of haters because we call it Axl's voice and how like the set list barely changes and like how we get no answers about anything and like how the Generals and Monsters was originally sold as the General and Monsters on like vinyl and you could pre-order that. And then it just changed, and then there was no answers ever what happened about that.
Because that's just the way it is in the Guns N' Roses land, in the Guns N' Roses world.
But people are going to say
ridiculous.
We're haters.
Is what I'm getting at. It's completely ridiculous.
But you have fans that say we're haters and we're jerks. Like I don't give a shit what any of the band's politics are. Like that's fine. Like dude, any human being is allowed to have their own political like leanings or choices. I'm not asking for him to do that, but can like Axl like speak to the fans? Can like he like communicate with us instead of like, hey, Here's a quick story. Like in the last year or two, and Wasted's brought this up. I wish Wasted was here because he gave us examples. Like he's told us a little bit like, oh, hey, this Out to Get Me, me and Izzy were doing that. It's nice that he's doing that to a degree, but I mean, that's about it. I mean, it's nice that for like the super fans, like that pay thousands upon thousands of dollars, like, oh, cool, you got a picture of Axl. Great. Congrats, dude. Awesome. But like, that doesn't change the fact that all the music reviewers that are going to see this, like saying how bad the vocals are, how long the shows are. Like, you're like, oh, well, you look how much effort he's putting in. Look how long the show is. Like, yeah, it's long. Do you think people will go there going, you know what, man? Today I want to hear This I Love. Why don't you take something off Appetite? Because I'm not here to go listen to one of the greatest selling albums of all time. I want to hear something off Chinese Democracy.
Yeah. I want to hear the Phantom of the Opera song. Anyway. I don't know why. It just always reminds me of Phantom of the Opera, that stupid song. But
oh, no, dude. You know what it reminds me of? Do you ever see the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do you remember the Jason Segel's character in there? He's the main guy that gets dumped by Sarah Marshall, and how he has a Dracula opera.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
This I Love is the Dracula opera from Forgetting, Sarah Marshall. I mean, there's no question about it. I think I might have stolen that from my buddy Face Kicker. So Face Kicker, if I stole that from you, brother, I'm sorry. But I'm just tired of it. Like, my GN'R is like one of the most super positive sites you'll find for Guns N' Roses, and they're tired of it too.
They're tired of it.
But yeah, I'm just getting tired of like the people telling us that we're wrong, that Axl sounds great, and that we're all haters, and shut up about Izzy, shut up about Adler. Hey, you know what? Why don't you shut up about Buckethead? Why don't you shut up about Axl? Like, I love Buckethead. I think he's incredibly talented, but guess what? He was barely there. He was in the band from like 2000 till 2003. That's 3 years of the band.
Yeah.
All right? Like, Buckethead, if you want to bring back Buckethead, fucking great. I'd love to see Buckethead and Slash. But I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want to hear anything about DJ Ashba ever again. I don't want to hear, DJ Ashba, shut up. I don't want to hear, wait, Frank, shut up. No more. Oh, you don't understand that Pittman did this, Pittman did that. What did Pittman do? Yeah. Listen, you know who's missed? Melissa. Melissa's missed. Because guess what? I can hear what this band sounds like without her backing vocals, and it sounds like shit. Okay? Oh, no, you guys are just haters. The band sounds great. Duff and Axl sound perfect. No, they sound like Dust and Bones.
Yes.
It sounds like the salami incident is happening live. God bless Duff, but someone needs to tell the man he can't sing. Hell of a bass player, you know what I mean? He's written 2 books. I've read them, Smart guy, it seems. Beautiful wife. Congratulations on that. I saw her and Denise Richards dancing on the side. Duff, if you're able to pull that off, attaboy. But guess what? You can't sing, pal. We missed Melissa. So what did Pittman bring to the band? Please, tell me. Copyrighted music that screwed him on Riyadh? What else?
I mean, he was very supportive at the bridge school show. He was having fun there.
Poor children. Yeah. They didn't. Those poor kids didn't deserve that. But I'm just tired of it. Like, here's the deal. You never hear us talk bad about Fortis. You want to know why? Incredibly talented guitar player. You've seen Guns N' Roses live. I've seen them live. Yep. Fortis is great. There's no issues with Fortis. You never hear us say anything. Frank's horrible. He would literally be out of tune with the band. And they're like, Isaac's out of tune. Isaac's not out of tune. Axl's out of tune. That's another lie. Oh, it's the drummer's fault. Really? Well, maybe if the singer actually went to sound check and, actually did some pre-rehearsal. Oh, he does in the back. How? You know that? You know that? How do you know that? What, did one of the buddies on the rail rider just whisper, oh, you won't believe this, Axl's in the back and he's just doing vocal warm-ups. I was told by Fernando. Were ya?
Oh, man.
No, I'm just tired of this nonsense. Like, listen, Jarmo says everything's great. You mean the same Jarmo that shit on Slash? And if he said anything, he still, listen, Jarmo is the smartest one of all of us. Jarmo was a hardcore fan of the band. He knew how to freaking tickle Axl the right way, so Axl went, listen, forget the fact that your website's nowhere near as big as my GN'R. I'm going to make you my guy. You can come and join the band. This guy has probably slept with models, toured with Guns N' Roses the last 2 decades. He's the smartest one. I could sit here and say things about Jarmo, but guess what? He outsmarted us all, every one of you. Every one of you. Every one of his haters. He outsmarted you. Now, granted, did he shit on Slash openly for years and say Slash was, horrible and that Guns N' Roses was better without him? Yeah. And does he now look at Slash and go, "Oh, sir, your top hat looks great. Your guitar playing today, oh, wow. It was amazing." This is like Guns N' Roses late 80s. I don't know what anyone's talking about. Fuck. This is better than the Roxy. This is better than France and Paris 92.
Oh, those are some fighting words there, Jarmo.
Listen, if you disagree with what we're saying, there's a comment section below.
True.
You can just go. You can put your comments below. We'll respond to them. Please be respectful. We'll be respectful of you. But if you disagree, that's fine. It's just opinions. But I'm tired of people that weren't even born, in the 80s, 90s, 70s. Like, if you weren't born before the majority of Chinese democracy was recorded, you don't get to lecture me. I don't get to go lecture Beatles fans. I don't get to lecture Led Zeppelin fans. I don't get to go to somebody that listened to Pink Floyd when Pink Floyd was actually on and go, "Hey, man, I know more about them than you."
That's it right there, man. That's the chain of command. You just identified it very clearly. We don't go lecture Beatles fans. No, we don't.
Nor should we.
Same logic applies here. Nor should we. Same logic applies here. Absolutely.
Listen, you can be super fans. You can be a super fans of the Rolling Stones or the Who or Motley Crue or Metallica. But guess what? If you're a Metallica fan and you were born post Garage Inc., well, you did have Saint Anger, so you do have a reason to be upset. I understand, but in general, you don't get to go lecture to people that were there and complain like, "Man, this doesn't sound like Injustice for All. This doesn't sound like Ride the Lightning or Master of Puppets. It doesn't sound like the Black Album." You don't get to do that. You're like, "Well, I got free speech." Well, guess what? We do too, and that's what this is. And if you agree with us, give us a like, give us a thumbs up.
Absolutely.
Liarz, is there anything else you want to add to this? Because I think we went into detail, we went in depth. And listen, once again, this is not about the GN'R girl. Nobody go harass the GN'R girl. She is a very, very, very nice person, okay? She's never been rude directly to me or to Liarz or the show or anything like this. I just saw her post. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Right. She's a friend of the show. She's a friend of the show.
I don't know if we call her friend of the show, but if she wanted to be, she was more than welcome to be. She's a nice gal, and we wish her nothing but the best. And most of the Guns N' Roses fans that are saying this stuff, they don't know any better, and they're not trying to be rude, and we're not trying to hate on them. Don't go harass them, but just don't let the narrative happen. Don't let the stupidity happen. Don't let them lie to you. Like we said, the name of this episode was very, very, very accurate. Guns N' Roses fans and the lies they tell to you. And if you can't get where we got that, well, guess what? You're not in the Garden of Eden. Liarz.
Yes, sir.
Take us out.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Look for us on YouTube. That is our main channel. Hit like and subscribe and leave a comment. Look for us over on Rumble. And if audio is your thing, check us out on Spotify. And from Spotify, wherever else you get your podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's fucking go!